Tea time. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for hopping in. If you're going to join me for a few minutes, just a quick little morning chat. Gosh, it's been so hard to get my tea time in this morning. Everyone is scoping from the summit and working out, and I can't stop watching them. Hi. Let's see. I'm trying to read your name. Tell me what your name is. DSA Imsonov, and where you're coming from. Moscow. Awesome. So can you teach me some Russian then? What's your name? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming in. You love tea. Is your name Tea? No. Ooh, that's how to say tea? I don't even know where to begin with that because it's in Russian. Is that exopao? Expo? Yeah, learning Russian on Periscope has to be hard. I know my daughter took Russian for a little while when we lived in Alaska, and she really enjoyed learning it. Your name is Dima. Or morning is Dima. Am Dima? Am I saying any of this right? Yes, no, maybe so. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for hopping in here for some tea time. I usually do my tea time in the morning before I do my workout and get started with the kids. But today, like I said, I am so behind because everyone is like scoping from the summit and their workouts and everything's so cool and neat. I just want to watch everyone. Hi, is it Shadell or Shidell? Let me know how to say that. Thanks for hopping in. For anyone that hasn't been on one of my scopes before, my name is Keishelle, and I like to start my day off with tea. It's a new ritual for me, and it seems to be working. So I've been doing tea time for the last few days and hopping on and just saying hi to everyone and chatting it up. But today I actually have a topic for you guys and some information to share. What's the weather like in my country? It's about 40-something degrees in my city because it's different all around the country. Some people have snow right now. Some people it's hot. Some people it's cold. It's windy. It's all over crazy. So wonderful thing about the U.S. You never know what you're going to get depending on where you go. A bunch of people are in California right now and confused why it's cold. It's winter time, guys. It's winter. But anyways, my name is Keishelle. I am a mother of 5, and I love all things about health and wellness. I help people with their social media and marketing, and I also promote Beauty Counter, which is a safe skincare line. So if you want to learn more about any of that, you can always check on the link in my profile and visit any of those sites. Send me messages, give me a call, whatever. But today what I want to talk about is cravings, because for me, the worst one is chocolate. I don't know why, but does anyone else have chocolate cravings? I didn't used to, and most of the time I think chocolate tastes pretty gross. It tastes like burnt stuff. But like every now and then I have this insane craving for chocolate, and I just have to eat it. I'm like the Cookie Monster. I need chocolate. But it drove me so nuts that a while ago I researched it. I looked it up online. And I couldn't find anything specifically about why I would be having chocolate cravings specifically, but I did find this, infogram, and I printed it out. And this is super old, guys. This is like, I printed it out in 2012. Can you see that? Like 2012, and it's been attached to the side of my refrigerator. It came from this site, Freeform Fitness. So if you want to print this out yourself or check it out when we're done, go to freeformfitness.ca. I know when I typed it up earlier today to check and see if it was still there, it popped up and took you straight to their site. You can search for cravings and you'll find a bunch of articles, and this infographic is the first one. And basically it tells you what you're craving. If you're craving this, it means you're missing this. So look at that, chocolate, almonds. So instead of eating that chocolate bar, eating almonds stops the craving and gives your body what you actually need. So it's a really great little chart. It goes through it like this. It says, if you crave sweets, what you really need is chromium, carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, and tryptophan. So any of those items could be what your body is actually missing, and it's giving you that craving. Just like when you get thirsty, you're thirsty because you're dehydrated. You need water. Your body's like, hey, get me some water. It's too late. I need liquids. Give me some. So this is telling you that if you're craving sweets, you actually need some chromium, some carbon, some phosphorus, some sulfur, and some tryptophan. And then it gives you ideas on healthy foods that have it. So instead of grabbing the candy, grabbing the sweet drink or whatever, you should have broccoli, grapes, cheese, dried beans, some chicken, fresh fruit. It also lists, and those are the things, I believe they have them in separate orders here. Yeah, I think those are the things that have chromium in them. And then the next section, it has chicken, beef, liver, poultry, fish eggs, dairy, nuts, and legumes. So it could be something from either of those categories. Then the next one it's showing for sulfur is cranberries, horseradish, cruciferous vegetables, kale, or cabbage. And then finally for the tryptophan, it's showing cheese, liver, turkey, sweet potatoes, and spinach. So that's quite a few different things that you could choose from if you are craving sweets, and hopefully one of those, a combination of those, will help the craving to go away and for your body to actually get what it needs instead of just getting something, hey Kev, instead of just getting something that's going to add unnecessary sugars to your life, because we all are usually getting way more sugar than we need, right? The next one craving that it goes over is bread. Baby, I love you. You need to go do your own scope, little man, and get dressed. This is my little one. This is Kevin. He loves the camera. And so him and his sister have their own Periscope now. 2 kids at play because they love bombing mine. And playing in it. Anyways, the next one that they list on this article is bread. And it says that when you're craving bread, what your body actually needs is nitrogen. So you should eat high protein foods like fish, meat, nuts, and beans instead of eating bread. And it's kind of counterintuitive because you're like, I want bread, I want something doughy, I want something soft, but no, what you really need is to go get yourself a piece of salmon or, fry up a piece of chicken, I don't know, make a steak, some eggs.
Here you go, Fun.
Something high in protein. The phone doesn't need the headphones.
Here you go, Fun.
Thank you. And then the next one it has here is actually tobacco, which I was surprised that they even had, things that weren't food that we crave, that we should eat something instead. So if you're craving tobacco, it says that you're missing silicone and tyrosine, and you should eat nuts and seeds and avoid refined starches. It also lists vitamin C supplements or orange, green, and red fruits and vegetables. And then for PMS, it says that if you're PMSing, you're missing some zinc. So you want to eat some red meats, especially organ meats, so like liver and things like that, seafood, leafy vegetables, and root vegetables. Then it lists a lack of appetite. If you have a lack of appetite, your body is actually missing vitamins. So it's kind of hard at that point when you don't feel like eating to make yourself eat. But it's saying that you could be missing out on vitamin B1, vitamin B3, manganese, and chloride. So the solution here is to eat some nuts, some seeds, some beans, some liver, and other organ meats. Tuna can be helpful, halibut, beef, chicken, turkey, pork, seeds, walnuts, almonds and pecans. It also lists pineapple, blueberries, raw goat milk. So if you're not hungry and you're into the goat milk thing, drink some raw goat milk. That should help you out. And unrefined sea salt. So I wonder if you can eat some salted caramel. Will that count? Then we're eating the sweets, I guess. So, and then the last one they have on this list is overeating. So if you feel like you're eating and you're just stuffing yourself and you're like, why am I doing this? Your body is actually still missing out on some key nutrients. So silicon, am I saying that right? Silicon, tryptophan, and tyrosine are the ones that they have listed here. And they're saying that you can get that from nuts, seeds, and that you should avoid refined starches, so eat less bread and dough and things like that when you're feeling hungry and you keep eating. Cheese, liver, lamb, sweet potatoes, spinach, vitamin C supplements can be helpful, or you can do orange, green, red fruits, and vegetables. So like I said in the beginning, this is a great little infographic that I got online like years ago. Oh gosh, there's a whole nother page to it I didn't even go over. I skipped, sorry, but it goes over the fatty snacks and the salty snacks and coffee and everything else. Let me go back to those since I skipped them. don't know how I did that. I guess I printed it front and back and didn't even realize, because I'm usually on the first two here. I'm on the sweets and the starches. That's usually all I need to remind myself of. Don't eat that, eat this instead. But if you are someone that likes the fatty snacks, then for the fatty snacks, the chips, the greasy things, you want to eat that type of stuff a lot, it's saying that you're probably missing out on some calcium. So in order to get your calcium, you can go ahead and get mustard and turnip greens, some broccoli, some kale. So a lot of people, you see them eating those kale chips. That's really popular right now. That's actually helping them to not eat other things that would be worse for them. Some legumes, some cheese, and some sesame are all good things for that. So again, if you want to get a copy of this, you want to go to Freeform Fitness. Just type that in. It's actually a fitness company out in Canada. And let's see, the next one they have on here is coffee. So if you're craving coffee and just want to drink coffee all the time, you may be missing out on phosphorus, sulfur, and salt, as well as iron. So the things that you can do for the phosphorus, it says to eat more chicken, beef, liver, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy, nuts, and legumes. For the sulfur, they're suggesting egg yolks, red peppers, muscle protein, garlic, onion, and cruciferous vegetables. And then for your salt and your iron, you want to make sure you're getting some sea salt, some apple cider vinegar, which a lot of people promote, having that spoonful of apple cider vinegar every day. Meat, fish, and poultry, seaweed, greens, and black cherries. Who doesn't want to eat black cherries? The next one they have on here is actually alcohol or marijuana, which I didn't know you actually could have a craving for that. But if you are craving that, it says that you may be missing out on protein, avenin, calcium, glutamine, and potassium. So for the protein area, of course, again, it's meat, poultry, seafood, and nuts. For the avenin, they're saying granola and oatmeal are good resources for that. And then for calcium, you want to look into getting some mustard and turnip greens, some broccoli, kale, legumes, cheese, sesame. And you can also, for the glutamine, you can actually get glutamine supplements. So you can supplement glutamine powder, and that you can use that for withdrawal. There's also raw cabbage juice. And then for potassium, you want to get off the treadmill, sweetie. You know you're not allowed up there. Okay. For the potassium, you can get sun-dried black olives. Potato peel broth. That's a new one for me. I haven't heard of that. I guess you peel the potatoes and boil them. Has anybody tried that? Please DM me or something. Send me a recipe. Let me know what that's about. Seaweed and bitter greens are also good for potassium. The next one they have on here is I got the hand puppet in the background. Again, that's why they have their own Periscope. So if you have kids that like to watch silly kids, go follow them. 2 kids that play, and they can watch them play all day. Yeah. The next one that they have on the list here is carbonated drinks. So if you're craving the sodas and things like that, you're probably missing out on some calcium. And you want to take care of that because that's important. And you can get your calcium from mustard and turnip greens, broccoli, kale, legumes, cheese, and sesame. And then the final one that they have on this list is actually salty foods. So really salty, like salt-covered pretzels and things like that. And it says you're probably missing out on chloride. And to get the chloride, you can do the raw goat milk, fish, and unrefined sea salt. So I put sea salt on a lot of stuff, so pretty much anytime I use salt, I'm using sea salt. We use apple cider vinegar a lot. My thing is, mostly the sweets and the bread, because I don't eat a lot of fish and meat and eggs and all that. I'm probably I'm a semi-vegan. I wouldn't say vegan. I say plant-based because I eat more vegetables and fruit and candy than meat. I'm usually not interested in having the steak or the big old piece of fish. And that's just not what works for me. My body does much better with the fruits and vegetables. So I have to constantly remind myself to have the little snack of almonds or pecans or some kind of nuts throughout the day, and to eat the broccoli and, whatever things it is to help me not have those sugar cravings. So right now I'm working on a sugar fast myself, and that's what helped me helped remind me of this, was that I needed to go ahead and make sure I'm eating the right things so I don't have those sugar cravings and I don't go run into the store to buy 3 candy bars. But anyways, I'm going to finish up my tea and hop on the treadmill. I hope this information was useful and helpful for you. Yes, tea. So what you'll want to do if you want to see this infographic and print it out for yourself. Hey, Renee, thanks for hopping in. I'm just about to sign off, but what I did was I shared this infographic with everyone. If you're craving this, and it's chocolate, it means you're missing this, which is almonds. And you can look this up on a website called Freeform Fitness. They're actually a fitness organization out in Canada. Thank you, sweetheart. I needed that. My little one's doing hand puppets because that's her thing. But Freeform Fitness is where you'd want to go to get that infographic. I've had this for, this is 2016. Wow, 4 years now on the side of my refrigerator to help remind me of what I should and shouldn't be eating. Hey, honey, turn that off. Anyways, that is all. If you want to find more information about health and fitness and wellness tips and things, I share a lot of these different kinds of things on my website, beautyandamission.com. Please go check it out and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye, beauties. You're going to come watch me, but I'm leaving now. You're too late. See you guys later.